Hey everybody, so now I want to talk about Newton's laws. Newton came up with a few laws that are just good for us to know, okay? So the first one, literally, it's just, it's given by, we could say a formula, right? I'm gonna go ahead and write it like this. This is the typical Newton's first law. Force is equal to mass times acceleration. We can say this, okay, that's gonna be net force, right? So now if something is static, right? Most things have mass, right? If an objects are not massless, right? So that mass has to be a constant number, right? The only way for this to be static is if my acceleration is equal to 0. And that being said, I can still be moving and have a net 0 force on me. That's why that net is sort of important, right? I can be driving, maybe not driving, I can be moving somehow, some way, right? And have a net 0 force on me, right? That's good to know. If that's equal to 0, we can say that that's a static case, right? However, so that's for the first law. So this is 0 for the first law, right? This is called the law of inertia, I believe. Yes, this is called the law of inertia. This is a special case of like the second law, okay? The second law basically says this. That force is equal, that still holds, right? It doesn't always have to be equal to 0, right? An object of mass m will accelerate if this is a non-zero value, right? And accelerate could also mean like it's a negative value, meaning like it's decelerating, right? But there's still going to be a force on it, okay? So that's like the first and second law. The third law, you know how we always say like for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. So I can basically say this. I can say force. I'll say force 1 is equal to, I'll say this, force 1, 2 is equal to negative force 2, 1. And this is just basically saying that like, if I'm pushing, let's say, remember how I talked about normal forces, right? If I'm pushing on this wall, for example, it's gonna be pushing right back on me with an equal and opposite force, okay? So long as like I'm not breaking the wall, that force is gonna be equal and opposite, right? So long as like that force, I come to like, I'm able to rest on this board because it's able to push back on me with the same amount of force that I'm supplying toward it. Let me see what else. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and stop. This is a relatively short video. Those are Newton's first laws. Newton's laws rather. 3 typical, pretty easy to grasp laws. We can try and solve some example problems on that, maybe put a little bit of things into perspective, but like, yeah, these always hold. Remember, force is given by mass times acceleration. That's a Newton right then and there, or right there. So if anything was unclear, please go ahead and comment in the comment section. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's keep learning, okay? Thanks.